morning, and thank you for joining us on After GMS. It is a glorious Tuesday morning.
I like that as well, too.
Yes,
I just
let's get it started.
I
got to put that in my vocabulary.
Y'all heard it. Sydney was giving us a little preview.
Just a tiny thing.
Okay. Well, it is Tuesday, May 10th here on the Good Morning Show, or After GMS, both, because we did both. I'm Tracy McCain here with Ed Matthews and Sydney Moore. So you guys like my description?
I loved it
Absolutely.
because along with that, it'll be some glorious weather today, 70-degree weather.
Yeah, absolutely. A few degrees above and even a few degrees more coming up tomorrow. And I love this dry weather pattern, and I love this blue sky as we look over the city of Burlington this morning. A little bit of a breeze, a northerly wind there in Burlington at about 9 miles per hour. Now, just like yesterday, it may turn out to be a little breezy today. North and northeasterly wind may gust up about 20-25 miles per hour. High pressure over the region, and also our low pressure area well offshore, providing a little pressure gradient, and that's what drives the wind. But with the sunshine, temperatures are moving up. We're at 51 right now in Burlington as I lose my voice. Temperatures today should make it into the lower 70s, a little better than that 70 that we had yesterday. High pressure over the southeast will give us great weather today. We're watching our low pressure off the east coast. It's going to retrograde or back up, and it's going to be a player in Piedmont weather as we go into the weekend. Pardon me, people. I am sorry. No. I had to cough.
I'll read your graphic.
Look, let me get my act together. I drink coffee, and the coffee creamer sticks in my throat.
Me too.
So I'm going to quit drinking coffee.
No,
I apologize
just the
for that, and I will have your full weather coming up at the end of this segment once I get my voice back. My deepest apologies, and I'm sincere about that.
I know. I can actually feel that. I was joking, but I really...
And you know, you try to keep going, and it just says, no, Ed, we're
Yeah.
not going to keep going.
We know we appreciate you, Ed.
All right.
He didn't want me to try my weather skills, and that's good.
Yeah.
Because y'all would have been headed to the beach today. Like, it's all good. It's all good everywhere. It's all good. Go. All right, so let's get to our first conversation here, and I think you're going to like it. The entertainment industry has been working very hard over the last few years to draw you to the big screen, not to these screens, right? The multiple screens.
The big screen.
Right, where they can make the most money from you. So there are tons of blockbusters and films, sequels included in this year's lineup. There's really something for everyone this year.
That's right. We'll share a couple movies you may want to check out, but first we're asking, what movie are you looking forward to seeing most? And while you share your answers, you may think about seeing this, Marvel's Doctor Strange in the multi-universe of madness may need to be on your watch list. The timeline-altering film pulled in $265 million in its international box office debut. It was the second biggest opening weekend overseas since the pandemic. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's also a new Avatar on the way to the big screen. The Avatar Way of Water trailer released yesterday, and it teased new aquatic action. Yeah, the plot of this new film, a little bit of a mystery, but what we do know is that the original movie stars are returning to this cast. Avatar still holds the title of the highest grossing film of all time, earning more than $2.8 billion worldwide. This movie hits theaters December 16th.
There are so many great movies on the way. Jurassic World Dominion closes out the last chapter of the Jurassic Park franchise. I'm so sad. Lightyear featuring Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. Elvis, a biopic of one of the most beloved entertainers of all time. And Minions, The Rise of Gru, comes out in July.
Okay. So we asked you earlier on the Good Morning Show to text us and let us know what movie you're looking forward to seeing, and we got a few great comments. This one's for you, Ed. He said, tell Ed it's definitely not just a man thing.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
She said, I cannot wait. And the way I said it was like, it's not a man thing. Right. Someone else said, I am so excited to see Top Gun Maverick. My daughter and I watched the original, and she watched it probably 100 times. Also, Jurassic World Old Dominion, because my grandson still loves dinos. Yeah. We heard from Caden, who said, I can't wait to see The Way of Water, which is the new Avatar movie. And another viewer said, this is truly a welcome back to the movies. I want to see Top Gun Maverick, Creed 3. This person says they just saw Doctor Strange. That's awesome.
I wonder how it was. I'm hearing great things about it. So many people are tweeting about it as well. You know, Marvel and Avengers is something that's very popular. So I just know Doctor Strange was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, in every movie, I feel like, you know, the filmography gets even better. And even the storylines. I love the way they connect somehow. And they bring in other characters or Marvel characters from, you know, this multiverse of, you know, super action heroes. So it's exciting. I'm excited to see it. I was kind of disappointed it didn't just stream straight to Disney Plus, because that's how I've seen the last few movies.
And a lot of the movies that have been doing that. I was surprised too.
Spider-Man didn't do that either, but I think Marvel knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
The Black Widow didn't either. I forgot about that. So Black Widow didn't, but it is on Disney Plus now, because apparently I am the catalog for Disney Plus. Like, I know everything that's on it.
And it's nothing like going to the movie theater now that restrictions are a lot better and things of that nature, and folks are getting more out, and of course being safe while doing it. It's nothing like going to the movies and getting a nice bag of popcorn and a large Coke or a Sprite or maybe water, but Coke too.
Oh, Coke. Yeah, look, the diet is over when you go to the movie, okay? You don't even think about it. Loads of M&Ms, and all the good stuff they've got there at the concession stand.
Before we get to the movie topic, okay, I no longer can hold it in. When I'm at like a movie theater where they allow you to do your own butter, I mean, someone really, someone needs to like escort me away from the butter machine, because I literally like, it's
You're holding the line up, Tracy?
Yes, I'm like, one more minute, just a second, you know, like, and then I'm like tossing it around. Sometimes I was like, can you fill it halfway? And then I'll do butter, and then I'll come back, and I'm like, can you fill the rest? And then I'll go back to the butter. Because I want to get it all.
You have to.
I don't play with my
Because, I mean, does the butter really go down into the rest of the popcorn when you put it on top? I mean, come on.
It sounds like her popcorn is floating in butter. And I bet it's delicious.
It is actually butter and popcorn.
The butter and not popcorn and butter.
Okay. I know, that was a side note, but I mean, we're talking about the diet is off. Trust me, it doesn't even exist. It never did when I'm at the movie theater. All right, so you mentioned Top Gun Maverick.
Can't wait.
Was something that and that's based off of the first movie.
Yeah.
Because it was so good.
And I got to be careful not to compare the new movie with the old movie. I think you can make a real mistake by doing that. But
and having expectations and stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't want to do that. I want to be objective and watch this movie for the movie that it is. Meg Ryan's not going to be in this one, so that kind of blows me away. But she was good. I love.
Tom Cruise will be.
Tom Cruise will be. Yeah, the ladies are very excited about that. And it'll be interesting. You know, Tom Cruise is a little bit older, like we all are.
It's all good.
When he made the first movie, it will be interesting. Do they try to make him a young looking guy and all cleaned up and all that?
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
It will
Maybe
be
see in the
interesting.
trailers too.
I have seen one, and it seems to kind of take off. Literally, kind of where it left off in terms of, you know, he's still a part of this unique squad of, you know, Air Force pilots and specially trained. I want to know the romance storyline behind it, because the last one was so amazing. Like, she was the teacher, kind of the instructor. He was like the hot-headed, you know.
Yeah.
I guess cool guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Yes, and who could also sing the piano and, you know, play the piano and sing, and wire off her feet. So I'm curious about that part of the storyline, but I'm sure the action is going to be just the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
That
That's just
is
my
great.
thought.
Yeah.
I want to see that one. I want to see the Toy Story movie because
Story one.
I've seen a whole bunch of them, and I wasn't sure how they were
The
going.
Buzz Lightyear one?
I haven't seen Buzz Lightyear because
Okay.
that comes out this year.
So there's another Toy Story movie
Oh yeah.
coming. Oh, I didn't know
Oh no,
that.
not coming
know
out.
that
No,
either.
there's a bunch of Toy Story movies.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Makes sense.
There's 4 others, and then there's spin-offs.
Right.
Forky and that crew, and there's a whole I guess Ice Capade,
Yeah.
based on that show. So it'd be interesting.
gotta love
to
the
see
characters,
exactly
too.
how they do that. How about you? Before we get to everybody else,
I would say I'm excited to see. I put in the chat the new Avatar movie, and then I
Yes.
do want to see the Doctor Strange because
Yes.
I'm a really big fan of Marvel. I love
Yeah.
Marvel. I'm the type of person I can go one time. I was off on one day recently and just watched all the movies
In order?
in order and had a ball and had a
That's
ball
my
because
kinda
I've been
girl.
wanting to do that
Wow.
for a long time
Yes.
because I've always watched them out of order. Watching them in order is like,
Yes.
wow, this piece connects to that piece and
Right.
that piece. Oh, he did that because of that, and it's so fun.
now did
I
you go
recommend it.
all the way and do even the oh my gosh.
like the latest one with the end game and all that?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the one with oh my gosh, where's my phone? Hold on. Hold on. I'll
She'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
No, like I can't even believe I'm blanking on this right now because let's see.
I'm trying to think. The oldest one.
No. This is they're in outer space. And
Oh, you're the Garden the
yes,
Galaxy.
Garden, yes.
Not
Yeah.
Garden, but what is
The Galaxy guys. Hold
Yeah,
on. Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
of the Galaxy with
Guardians.
Zoe
Yes.
Saldana.
Okay. Did you also watch?
I did.
Okay, because I never watched those before watching all of the other Avengers movies, right?
Right,
And
exactly,
so I'm
'cause I didn't know they were connected to them,
right.
yeah.
And then I went back and I was like,
Wow.
This makes total
sense. Exactly.
I feel a connection here.
But it's good.
It's like, I think it's great. I'm not a big Marvel
And then Thor
fan,
has a connection with them
but
too.
I'm learning
Yes.
a lot.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I
Okay.
recommend it. You got to watch it sometime.
You know, I
Yeah.
did it completely out of order. And you know what? They also released them kind of out of order.
Yeah, right. I know.
Right. So, but now I feel like they're like streamlined. And then
Disney Plus has it going on now.
well, yeah, if you can find time to do it,
That's true.
You can
Yeah.
get it going. Okay.
Now I gotta ask before we
Okay.
go to the any interest at all in Top Gun?
You know, I do.
Other
I do
than
have,
Tom Cruise, okay?
I know,
I mean,
right?
take him out of the equation.
I
Which
do. I thought the
part?
movie was good, and actually, I am looking forward. I haven't really mentioned it, but I am looking forward to the new one coming out. But not big of a super fan, like
Okay.
some people are, like yourself.
Yeah.
But I've also been hearing great things about that movie
Yeah,
too.
I'm thinking about a 3-person date here. So
Hey,
you
I'll
see,
still go.
You see what? Yeah, we'll go. We'll go and eat tons of popcorn and drink soda
And stand in
eat
line with
M&Ms
Tracy and get butter.
enjoy. But you are really,
The movie
really
will
looking
begin
forward
and
to it.
I'm still getting butter. I'm like, it's okay.
We're out of butter. We need to buy butter.
Get
We're
some
out.
more. Get some more. Okay, so Shannon Cruz is on here and said, Doctor Strange in the multi-universe. I think it's multiverse. I just say it wrong, so apologies for that. LeVar Jarrell said, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We also heard from, so yeah, Sydney, there's your comment about Creed 3. We saw.
My comments aren't loading.
Oh no, I'm so
This is
sorry.
like the second time this has happened.
I did see your comment about needing to get a gift card at this point.
It has to happen.
Yes. Joanne says The Sound of Music.
Oh.
Maybe there's a remake there. Let's see. Bobby Odom says, I'm not sure if the new Fast and the Furious movie is coming out this year, but I want to see that too.
But you know what? People were talking about them. They have so many out by now. I don't even know which
9,
one this is that will be
maybe
coming out.
10.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot.
I think they were like in space.
What?
Yes, from a trailer I saw, I believe that they were like in space or something with the cars. I think.
I'm done.
I think.
I'm done.
Like,
I'm
how
done.
does that happen?
Stop it. Okay, Joanna said, I watched Sonic 2 with her kids. She said she watched Sonic 2 with her kids yesterday. Tammy Shelton says, I want a really good love story. Yeah, I love that one. Let's see. Philip Walker said, I have not been to the movies in a long time. I need to go one day. I agree.
He also said he does want to see the new Space Jam
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
He's never seen that. I haven't seen that either.
That might be streaming by now.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah, HBO Max. Okay. Yeah, so then you have a way to see that now. It is out of theaters, but there's so many options.
Isn't there?
Yes, and you know, they do this. I mean, summer always has blockbusters, right? That's the time to release. Also around Christmas time, there's always, you know, 1 or 2 movies that, like, you know, you have to see around Thanksgiving to Christmas. So I feel like there are like key times when they, you know, ramp up, you know, their production so they can get a movie out. Summer is definitely one of those times. So I'm looking forward to seeing anything I can as long as I have time to do it. Right.
I planned for my, you know, Marvel thing.
Right.
Yeah,
I planned for it.
By the time I get to the movie theater to see it, it's streaming.
That always happens too.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man, I'm waiting for that to drop because I didn't get to see it.
I'll just
You
say
saw
that.
it?
It was good.
I'm sure it was.
It was good.
I'm sure it was. Okay. All right, let's get to your morning headlines here. We do have a lot to talk about, especially in Winston-Salem, where there is a tree in the road that's blocking traffic. Police say the tree is down at the 3400th block of Transo Road and is blocking both lanes of travel. So for now, if you're heading in that direction, find another way around. Well, today, Winston-Salem's Public Works Committee will discuss new information on how the Weaver fertilizer plant fire affected the environment. One key update mentions how a second Weaver facility was involved. Investigators say they found pollutants upstream of the main plant coming from a storage facility. They say it was full of fertilizer products leaking into the storm drain system. The city issued a violation and the Weaver Company took action. So in all, we're told they removed 21,000 gallons of liquid and 16 tons of sludge from the site. The state will request additional assessments to see if more steps are needed.
Today, Rockingham County Schools will name its new superintendent. The school board is holding a meeting to introduce the new hire. The search actually began in December 2020 after the board voted to fire Superintendent Dr. Rodney Shotwell. He later sued the school district and a judge ruled he could keep his job while the case was heard in federal court. Shotwell's contract is up in June. Communities in Rockingham County are on the road to recovery after a devastating EF1 tornado hit Friday. Authorities say there are services in place to ease the stress of rebuilding. Our ITN's McMiller takes a closer look at their efforts.
It's day 4 of cleanup here in Rockingham County, and this neighborhood in Reedsville off of Sunset View Road is almost buried in down and snapped trees. It's not only blocking access to garages, but also homes and roadways. Thankfully, some progress has been made since we were here yesterday afternoon. Some roads are now clear and people have a clear pathway to get to their homes. That's thanks to not only tree removal companies, but also nonprofit organizations like Baptist Mission. Baptist Mission is dispatching work crews from Calvary Baptist Church to help residents. It's a pretty easy process. Homeowners just need to stop by the church and check in by giving their address. An assessment team will then go out to the home to see what work needs to be done. A second crew will then come out with the equipment needed to remove trees and debris. How long the nonprofit offers this free service is dependent upon the need.
I think it'll be a week or longer the way it looks right now, and it all depends. It depends on the number of volunteers, and it depends on the number of people. If the person is financially able, they want to hire a tree company to come in and do it. You know, we just don't know about. We're going to offer our help.
And that is the thing here. It's an all hands on deck effort to get the community back to normal. Samaritan's Purse, several tree removal companies, and the sheriff have been here assessing the damage and helping with cleanup. And Baptist Mission says they will be here through the end of the week, ready to assist families. And Emergency Management says they will try to secure some state and federal funding to help those living in the hardest hit areas.
All righty, Ed's got his voice back. That means I'm ready to talk. Yeah, let's talk about that 7-day. Looking good out there this morning. Absolutely beautiful. Went down into the mid-40s this morning. On our way to the lower 70s today as we continue a slow warm up. How about some mid-70s tomorrow and Thursday? Sunshine tomorrow. Now clouds will start to build on Thursday. I am betting that Thursday will be dry, and you know, Tracy is going to hold me to that as well. I think she has some plans with her little one, but all bets are off for later Friday, and especially the weekend looks wet and unsettled. Not that it's going to rain every minute of the day and night, but we will see off and on showers, and couldn't rule out a few afternoon thunderstorms mixed in as well. Thankfully, we are not in the severe weather outlook for the weekend, so we don't expect severe weather, but wouldn't be surprised to hear some rumbles of thunder and mild temperatures over the weekend with mid and upper 70s.
So Josiah's field day is this Thursday. There's only like 3 weeks of school left.
That's amazing.
I know.
Did it feel like it went by fast?
It did. This was his first year of kindergarten.
Wow.
Wow.
And so June, well, I guess there's only 1 year of kindergarten. There's not 2 years. So I'll just say this was his first year of school.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, he is excited about field day. He's been talking about it for weeks.
Wow.
And as soon as I saw there was a potential for rain, I'm like, so he'll be excited.
Yeah, and you know what she's doing? She's, Ed, work on it.
I did the same for my wedding, remember?
Yeah, that's it. You did. And if
Only
I
the-
recall,
It did clear out.
it cleared out.
Well,
'cause
there
I
you
knew if it
go.
didn't, I'd be in trouble.
Work on it, and he's like,
I'm working, and Christian will be back tomorrow, so now there'll be two of us working on some nice
Yes,
weather for Thursday.
for Thursday.
Yeah.
And through the weekend if possible.
But, well,
I'm
I
going to start with Thursday.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be so successful with that.
Yeah, gosh. I wonder, I have to check and see if everybody's school district is the last day is June 3rd. But I know Guilford County Schools.
It's usually
is
around
June
the
3rd.
1st of June.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know.
All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us for After GMS. It's been a great one. We'll see you back here with great conversations and more headlines tomorrow. Take care.